call up our first special guest. He was the mayor of McAllen in 2005. He is now our judge of Hidalgo County since 2019. He serves on many different boards. Just like the Santos family, is very engaged in the community and wants to see this region grow. So with that, I'm going to pass the mic to Judge Cortez.
Thank you. Jimmy Tillman, this guy put a lot of pressure on me. He did very, very good over here. But today, really, and I wrote some notes here so I wouldn't forget, it's really a day of celebration for the success of the Santos family for Jimmy Tillman. 50 years, wow. But their family has the DNA of custom brokers, right? And I've always said that God must really love us down here because He put very good people in this area and He keeps sending us good people from other areas. This family is principal, has the credentials, to be really, and the experience to be considered an expert in the industry, which is important. And also, they provide the leadership to advance the best interests of the industry and really to also protect it from over-regulation. But I'm going to tell you that they should be very proud. I'm a Christian and I believe in saints. Well, this family has produced a lot of Santos. Okay, so congratulations. But I want to tell you something else that really, really inspires me the most. They're both Texas Longhorns. All of you Aggies out here, I've been punished. I have grandkids that are Aggies now. Wow, 50 years. How does anyone stay in business for 50 years? By providing a good service at a good competitive price, really with a good attitude. And this business will really, no doubt, will continue into the future, as you have heard today, under the leadership of the next generations of Santos in the business. But I want to tell you that as successful as they have been, they have not reached their total potential. Not because of their fault, but because we still have a lot of work to do in this region. We are an area that's right in the middle of three very large economies: the U.S., Texas, and Mexico. But the industry cannot take their business and your business to its highest potential without having the right partnership. Okay? I remember in the old days, all of you here are too young to remember, but DFR, we had problems with the banking industry, and he was very concerned that we were going to lose that industry. Imagine if we didn't have bankers today. And he told the American public, he said, government cannot solve this problem by themselves. We need a partnership between government and people. If you take your money out of the bank and we're going to lose this industry, we'll be together. So what am I suggesting? That this region hasn't reached its full potential. Isn't that exciting? To know that tomorrow can be even so much better than today. But what is it going to take? And some of you have heard me give this analogy before. So I was watching TV one day, and it showed Tony Robbins. I believe he was a motivator. And this young lady said, Mr. Robbins, I'm a single girl. And I really, really, really want to find a good husband. I said, can you help me? And Tony said, well, of course I can. He said, well, it's only going to take you 3 steps. He said, the first step is close your eyes and describe the future husband you want perfectly and exactly. Because if you don't know exactly what you want, how are you going to get it? So describe it exactly. He said, I got it. I know exactly what I want. I mean, she was just emotional. Okay? And he said, well, okay, the second step is you're gonna have to figure out where to find that man. Okay, all right, I think I can do that. She was waiting for the third one. And the third one was, now, young girl, you're gonna have to figure out how to attract that person. Isn't that economic development, Keith? Isn't that economic development? So today, I'm proud to tell you that we started, and I'm gonna be quick here, a program where we're bringing together nonprofits, municipalities, universities, every aspect that we find ourselves here, to come together and once and for all, find the true identity of who we are. And once we find that true identity of who we are, how we're gonna sell and market ourselves. Because we have the potential to be the best anywhere because of geography, and not only geography, because of the people that we have here. But there's a saying in Spanish that's very important here. We need the ganas. We need the ganas. And I'm very proud that we started an initiative in trying to bring together people to identify what we want, where we can go find it, and what do we have to do to attract it. And I'm gonna close with this. Your industry cannot be successful by yourself because you need the proper infrastructure. And there are certain things that you can't do that government can do. So we need to advocate for the things that we're missing, because let's celebrate the things that we have, but let's work hard on the things that we don't have. So today is a celebration of a successful business, but that successful business has a duty to the next generation, so to all of us, to be part of that effort to make it better and make the future better than anybody else. And I want to thank the Santos family for their investment, for their continued support of this area and their success, because they make us proud. Thank you, Jimmy, Thelma, and everybody else.